Today I want to talk about mastery, and not just mastery, but the deeper meaning of it, which is commitment. So, Mastery, it's also the title of a book by George Leonard, and I was fortunate enough to have read it when I was maybe around 16 or so, and it was fundamental in shaping how I viewed progress and career and the ultimate growth of individuals. The case that he made is that when it comes to developing meaning or purpose or fulfillment, these connective emotional things, that it is best achieved through a path of mastery, through a path of committing to one thing, focusing all our attention, time, energy, resources into one thing. And on the other hand of the spectrum would be breadth, where you're not committing only to one thing, you're out there experiencing very many things at a shallower level, but with more breadth. And I think there's a case for both. There's a purpose and a role that each can play in our lives. It's certainly beneficial to have a breadth of experiences, a breadth of skills. But when it comes to actual purpose and meaning, we benefit a lot from pursuing a path of mastery. And I think culturally, we've shifted towards becoming more of breadth. We seek more quantity, we seek less quality, and we're out there chasing money rather than chasing the meaning, so on and so forth. And I want to draw us back to meaning and purpose and mastery, because this is where most of the progress that we will get from marketing, funny enough, exists today. When it comes to commitment and mastery, we're able to create more depth of emotions, more depth of meaning, more depth of et cetera, connections, relationships. Whereas if we don't commit, we're not able to create that. When we can't commit to one business, so we start creating many different businesses. When we can't commit to one model, so we try to add on all these different services and products. When we can't commit to one audience, so we try to appeal to as many people as possible, right? When that happens, we forsake that one business that we could have focused on, that one product or service that we could have really put our emotion and love and care into, that one group of people we seek to serve, we forsake them, and so we can't serve their emotional needs, their deeper desires. And so what happens is we end up creating average stuff for average people. We create many things that don't go deeply. And what we're seeing today is that the things that connect deeper are the ones that win, because scale has largely been solved in terms of business and marketing. When an individual can find something that connects very deeply, that's something that resonates or something that is very meaningful and deep, scale is solved. They can use their phones, they can use the internet, they can use all these new medias of communication in order to get the message out that this depth exists. Because people want more meaning. This is culturally, as we shifted away, we've lost that. We see social media, we're the most connected we've ever been in the world, yet people feel the most lonely. We've lost a lot of the sense of meaning. And what we can do by choosing a path of mastery is we can offer those meaningful and deeper connections with other people. And so the benefits are tremendous when it comes to mastery, that you can choose to commit yourself to these group of people, to their wants, their desires, to a smaller group, and let scale figure itself out, because scale has been solved, right? Rather than starting with scale, rather than looking for the end, what I'm trying to promote is let's look for the meaning first, because as human beings, I think we're all intimately wanting more meaning in life. And when we can be the providers of that, because we've chosen a path of mastery, because we've chosen to serve one group of people in one way, and we haven't forsaken that with shiny object syndrome or wanting to chase after more and more, what we do is we're able to leverage all the structural and systemic infrastructure we've built for communication and getting the word out. All right, so a little bit of a rant today on why it's so important for us to shift back to this idea of committing and mastery in one area. So, hope you found this video helpful. Some food for thought. I'll see you guys in the next one.